Hey, I'm Not So Trainer, and could Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet succeed as a new revamp for the series? Let's get into it! I had a whole video planned about Gen 5 and why Gen 5 ultimately didn't succeed nearly as much as it could have as the first Pokémon Revamp. The attempt at recreating the past again, with Pokémon Black and White being the new Pokémon Red and Blue and Pokémon Black 2 and White 2 being the new Pokémon Gold and Pokémon Silver, was not done in the way that it should, and it didn't help that Pokémon just wasn't as big at the time. Since then, slowly, Pokémon has been shifting from the more traditional gameplay to a more open and diverse one, and it all seems to culminate, from what we know, in Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet with a fully open world game. Some people like the changes that were made along the years, others do not, but there's no denying that Pokémon is a lot bigger now than it was in 2010. Games like Pokémon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and even Pokémon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu proved that, despite the apparent controversy around them, Pokémon games will sell over 10 million copies easily. For comparison, Pokémon Black 2 and White 2, the second part of the first Pokémon Revamp, sold a bit over 8 million copies, and they were a new experience. These numbers are great in any franchise, but in Pokémon, those are third version numbers. Sword and Shield were supposedly, to some out there, the worst games ever, and they have sold more than Pokémon Gold and Silver. So, with everything pointing to the biggest change ever since Pokémon went 3D, and with the franchise riding a wave of success only seen in the first two generations, will Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet be able to use this to their advantage? I believe they will, and unlike Gen 5, they already proved that some mistakes will not be made. Pokémon is a franchise that runs on nostalgia. It is a very important part of the games, and because of that, the games need to show you something you're familiar with, Pokémon you're familiar with, or characters you're familiar with. Black and White was the biggest change with the whole giant cast of Pokémon, and that's fantastic, but if you don't give people something that they already know in a franchise where nostalgia is so big, they won't be as happy and probably won't even go for that sequel that you have planned. In every game since then, this wasn't the case, and Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet already showed us quite a few returning Pokémon. Another thing that comes to me when I think of Gen 5 and Sword and Shield is how both of them feel like transitional titles. Gen 5 was the 2.5D before Pokémon went full 3D with X and Y, and Sword and Shield was the game with open areas that came before Pokémon went full open world with Scarlet and Violet. The multiple timelines and dimensions thing that Pokémon has been throwing at us since forever, and that seemed to be a part of the Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet plot, also work well in order to reset specific parts of the Pokémon universe, or even change some specifics that they won't change and tell a new story. So, if we pair the current success of Pokémon as a franchise with the Nintendo Switch's success as a console, plus the risk-taking nature of Pokémon games ever since Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, I believe there was no better time ever to release the games that supposedly are the next step in the evolution of the franchise. We can't forget as well that in 1 or 2 years we are bound to get a new console from Nintendo, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the Gen 5 remakes, or as I believe we'll see, the Gen 5 trilogy, making its way to a new console, part of a revamping generation with a bigger audience and get the eyes on it that so many people think they deserve. And that is all I have for you today, just my thoughts on the place of Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet as a revamping generation, compared to Gen 5. I don't expect Pokemania ever again, but the games will undoubtedly sell very well. What about you? What are your thoughts on the current success of the Pokemon franchise? Let me know in the comments down below. And now, like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content, and also ring the bell so you know the next video is out. You can follow me on social media and Twitch. I stream there Wednesday to Sunday, not Saturday, or join our Discord. All the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.